Well, hello, everyone. I'm Wilson Cole. I'm president of Adams, Evans, and Ross. And I want to talk to predominantly our staffing clients. Half of our clients are staffing firms, half of our clients are recruiters. As a general rule, recruiters don't use funding companies, back office, payroll companies, and they don't typically use factoring companies. Sometimes they may have a line of credit, so this may affect them as well. But predominantly, let's take factoring companies specifically in funding and factoring companies. What happens is we get a staffing firm in here that's using a back office or funding company. The debtor owes them, I'm just going to use round figures. Let's say they owe you $10,000. After 90 days, that funding company charges it back, that $10,000 back to you, and offsets the $10,000. They're free, they're now out of the trap of carrying your bad paper. And a lot of clients say, well, hey, Wilson, I want you to collect on this. If it is a funding company or a back office, and then sometimes banks, but typically on funding and back office companies, they're the ones that own the debt. And even though they charge that receivable back to you and they offset it, they still own that debt as part of their collateral. And so we've had clients turn over accounts to us, and if we hear that there's a funding company, we always have to go to the funding company and say, hey, will you guys sign off to where we can collect this? Because technically they are the ones that owe the debt. So if you have an issue with a client and they don't pay you, and if you use us, we're going to kind of, let us know that it's a funding company. But if we see that it's a funding company, we're going to kind of bring that to your attention. What I don't want to have happen is for somebody in the staffing industry to say, well, I'm going to hire my attorney and I'm going to go out and sue it. And let's say it's a $100,000 suit and you spend $32,000 suing this thing. You finally get a judgment. The debtor negotiates out, let's say $70,000 and they pay you, or midway through it, the funding company comes back and says, well, you can't take that money. We own that as a receivable. Yes, we charged it back, but we own all of your receivables. And so just be careful. One thing that you can do is have the funding company or the payroll company send you an email, say, hey, yes, you can chase after it. You own it. But in most cases, the funding company they're not going to relinquish it. Banks can be very close to the same way, but they look at it more as a totality of all of them. Funding companies are very specific, and they will definitely get upset sometimes if one of our clients turns over an account to us and they weren't informed, because they were the ones that are actually owed. If you're using an employer of record, I can tell you 100% they are definitely are the ones that are owed the money, and even if they've charged it back to you. If you have any questions on your specific collection issue, give me a call or either visit our website. You can visit our website at staffingdebt.com and book a 30-minute consultation for either myself or one of our attorneys, and we'll discuss the specifics of the case with you. And if there is a funding company, let us know that you use a funding or a factoring company or a bank, because at least that way we've identified it, and we'll have some systems that can make sure neither one of us have any issues as this thing progresses through collections. Hey guys, it's Wilson again, and this video was brought to you by Adams, Evans, and Ross. And if you like the video, please make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also like the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below as well. If you'd like to learn more about our company, please visit our website at staffingdebt.com. And also remember, if there's no collection, there's absolutely no cost at all.